For more on this issue, we are delighted to be joined over the phone by Dr. Yehia Qader, Egypt's former tourism advisor in the U.S. First of all, Doctor, it's a pleasure having you with us on Nile TV International. And how do you see, or how did you see the inauguration ceremony?
Well, really, this was, like a super show of Egyptian heritage, civilization, and management of antiquities, and appreciated by the whole world. We have seen over 100 of kings and queens and prime ministers and presidents of the whole world spending 2, 3, 4 nights in Egypt. I've seen the impressive, pictures, of Queen of Denmark, the King of Belgium, Prime Minister of Netherlands, were, jogging early in the morning on the Coronation Street Boulevard. So really it was so attractive and so touching, to see guests, they like to stay in Egypt and extend their, sojourn due to their admiration of the culture, the way of life, the heritage, and the super antiquities that they have witnessed, at the Grand Egyptian Museum. So really the grand opening on November 1st was so touching and moving for us and for the whole world as well.
So, Dr. Yehia, to what extent would the GEM promote the tourism industry in Egypt, especially cultural tourism, compared to sun and sea tourism?
Well, really the direct impact, we have seen the room rates, doubling and trebling, for 3, 4 nights prior and during the grand opening of the Grand Egyptian Museum. And we have seen, the lines of tourists, jamming, the Cairo International Airport, the Sphinx Airport, the Alexandria Airport as well. So world visitors are lining up because there was a great anticipation, over 20 years for us on a local, regional, international level. The whole world was waiting for the grand opening. That's why there's going to be an increase ranging from 20 to 30% in volume and arrivals, and as well, inshallah, and revenues as well.
To what extent is it possible to organize tourist or tourism programs mixing between cultural tourism and sun and sea and other kinds of tourism to attract longer stays in Egypt?
Well, really, you need at least 2 or 3 nights to go through, the antiquities, 100,000 artifacts and a whole collection of King Tut, and the solar boats. There are many, features and artifacts that are displayed for the first time. So really, it's a very extensive and very rich, art of work for the museum, and it's, treasures that some of them, are on display for the first time. So we're going to have longer stay of guests. We're going to have large volumes of visitors, and hotel rooms, will be full nearly around, inshallah. And one of the direct impacts, the Minister of Tourism and Antiquities and Minister of Business and Investment, they're working diligently to add at least 5,000 rooms within the 2 coming years, inshallah, to accommodate large numbers of global visitors to Egypt.
So thank you so much, Dr. Yehia Qader, Egypt's former tourism advisor in the U.S. And your viewers will have a short break and we'll be right back.